Okay, let me know if any of these game descriptions pique your interest. A voxel-based cyberpunk dystopian RPG with PS1 graphics set in a neon city in space. Oh wait, this is your dream game too? Then settle in for this one because I'm about to blow your mind. A mysterious person named Tyler emailed me a few days ago about a new game by Rotoscope Studios called Decay. I couldn't really find any info on the devs, but what I did find on their website intrigued me, to say the least. Here, let me just play a little bit from this 30-second tech demo to set the mood. The beta release for Decay is set to launch on December 23rd this year, with the pre-alpha release in just a few months. I could not have timed this screenshot any better, although now I think it's down to like 66 days. But here's what you need to know. Mankind has expanded its reach beyond the Sol system. Factions, megacorporations, and syndicates are locked in a political and economic strife. The inevitable destruction and decay of a colonized exoplanet is imminent. The game is set on Proxima Centauri b, which is a terrestrial-class exoplanet in the Alpha Centauri star system. And hey, that's actually a real place. This is an RPG, so you'll be able to build your life among the other colonists, becoming an engineer, repairing shuttles in space, or maybe a syndicate leader, executing territory raids deep within the city. This is also a cyberpunk game, so it's dark, gritty, and there's lots of mega corporations and factions all at odds with one another. This is also a voxel-based game. Decay's voxel engine allows for vast cityscapes and deformable planetary terrain. Now here's a quick list of all the features set to be in the game so far. Having a job, like an engineer or faction leader, and earning enough money to buy an apartment. Building your own spacecraft with complex subsystems such as power grids, server networks, and life support systems to keep your crew alive as you search for exoplanets in deep space. When I read that one, I was like, oh, this game is not messing around. Seems like they're taking the Starfield approach. Building and running your own shop, and trading items on the streets or at the Centauri Exchange. A dynamic economy, which kind of feeds into the whole having a job and the other things I just mentioned. Cybernetic enhancements and nanomachines. It's not officially stated whether or not our character will have access to the tech, but it is mentioned that it's at least a part of this world. And last is joining one of three major factions. Those are Alpha Centauri United, which is kind of the labor union and the so-called good guys. The Monolith Corporation, focused on aerospace tech and exoplanet colonization, and the Gromada Syndicate, which succeeds in the absence of policy and standardized government, your rogue military group. Now, there's no denying that Rotoscope Studios wants to go above and beyond with Decay, and I absolutely wish them all the best in making something awesome that they're proud of. They have a huge list of games that have inspired them, and I think I'm gonna have to check out some of these older titles because they just don't make them like they used to. Instead, they make them about 100 times more ambitious, it seems. Decay has been in development since 2020, and the devs have put out this very convenient roadmap with their plans for the rest of 2023. From what I've gathered, the pre-alpha will be available on itch, and at some point a Kickstarter will be launched. I'll be keeping a close eye on this one, that's for sure. Now, if you're looking for some similar games that have some more out there in terms of gameplay and just general info, here are a few upcoming releases that might interest you. Samurai Unicorn is a survival action game with a retro style, just like Decay. This one seems to have a pretty deep narrative and some sick combat too. If you're more into the life sim stuff, Nivalis is another voxel-based title about starting up your own bar or nightclub and making a home for yourself in the big city. Soak in those cozy neon vibes. Last is Combustion, a dieselpunk action RPG where you play as a rookie cop. This one is mission-based with different hubs you can explore between levels and has this awesome looking cart minigame. And that's it from me.